Alright, this is David, Thinking Anime Comics. Alright, gonna be doing another segment here. We have 5 more books of comic book cover that I have in my collection that I tend to like and is for my PC. And something that you probably could find in your local LCS back bin, if not on the walls. And the books I'll be showing you doesn't really go for much. I was kind of surprised. But there's one book that might be really, it could be a ghost or it could be really hard book to find. Anyway, let's start with this Batman 92. This is a cover B, cover done by Archer. Something about this cover was supposed to be for Batman 91, which happens to be the first appearance of Punchline, but I don't know, something happened due to production, whatever. They pushed this cover to be on issue number 92. So normally supposed to be the first appearance of Punchline on a cover and on a comic book, but they decided to put it in 92, and now this happens to be one of the very second appearance or third appearance of Punchline in the DC continuity. So I mean, it's a really easy book to find. Actually, this on the secondary market, it goes for about $3 to $7 plus the shipping. So, and a 9.8 probably goes for about $60 to $80 depending on the day. All right. Also, this came back in 2020. So it's been over it's been 3 years now. This has came. Don't know where the character is at right now, but don't think they have killed this character yet. But great cover by Archer. All right, next one is Spawn 300. This is homage to ASM 300. Yes, there was another homage to this on issue 227, but this is the very classic homage without all that funky chains and studs on his boots. So this is a classic 300 homage McFarlane has done for this milestone, historic 300 issue spectacular. Yes. And also this happens to be the first appearance of Spawn. A lot of people are saying that she was in a previous early Spawn run, but this is like the cameo or the first appearance, call it whatever. But this does actually goes for a pretty big dollars, about 10 to 15 on a 9.8, probably fetch for about 100 to 125 depending on the day or the grade. All right, so Spawn 300, Tommy Falling homage to ASM 300. Yeah, you probably could still find this somewhere. Now this is the Spawn 301 G. Scott Campbell Virgin variant. This is the one that doesn't have a Spawn and doesn't have the backward 301 here. Just figure I'd just go with the Virgin. Really done really well. He also done a really good cover for ASM 300 with the stained glass background, but really gotta love this cover here as well. So Spawn 301. And the next book is, I'm sorry, this goes for about $7 to $10. I think the 90 goes for 80 to 95 or something like that, or sometimes it could be in the hundreds, so look out for that as well. I think it's a great cover to have. And now this book, Avengers Hulk. This is one of the 25. This is a Gameverse incentive variant, cover done by Pyongjun. I believe that's a Korean artist, but really did really well with this. And trying to find on a secondary market, couldn't find anything. It's considered as a ghost, so I can't tell you exactly, but I can tell you what I paid for. I paid $10 for this book right here. Didn't know it was a ratio, didn't know it at the time, but trying to find now doing this video on a secondary market, there's none that I could find that was sold or on the listing. So if you find this, you're probably finding a very hard to find or rare book, and a really great Hulk cover as well. All right. So the last book that I want to show you was the Tokyo Ghost #1. This is a Sean Murphy cover A. He also did a cover B as well, and there's one that came out. This came out in 2020 as well. This one came out in 2015. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. Got some information I'm writing down, kind of skipping through, but this came out in 2015. Sean Murphy cover A. There's the same cover of this in a black and white that happens to be the New York Comic Con exclusive. That one fetches for at least about $900 to $1,000 in a CGC 9.8, asking about $300 to $500 on Raw. This one you can probably find it for $15 Raw, depending on the cover. I mean, on the condition. And yeah, this is the first appearance of Led Dent, Debbie Decoy, and Darby Trauma. So yeah, great read, great series done by Rick Remender, and cover, yeah, the inside. Actually, the interior art also is done by Sean Murphy. If you don't know Sean Murphy, he is the one that doing the DC. I forgot what he called, DC Black. I don't know if it's a Black Label or what, but he also doing an alternate version of Harley Quinn as well too in the DC not the continuity, but in the DC book. So that is the 5 books that I wanted to highlight for this segment. There's more to come. There's many more books, many more covers for me to kind of show off my collection at the same time. But and I also want to give you kind of glimpse of some of the covers that I enjoy that I have in my collection, also for you to find in your local LCS in the back bin or in the LCS wall. All right, so hope you like the segment, and yeah, just love this cover, man. I didn't know how rare that is. Anyway, until the next time, shoot.